Unit 4, Classification of Visualization. First topic, infographics versus data visualization. Infographics and data visualization both help us understand information, but they are different in important ways. Infographics tell a specific story by combining data with graphics and decorative elements. They use pre-analyzed and curated information, focus more on design, and are meant for quick consumption. On the other hand, data visualization represents raw data with minimal decoration, allowing users to explore the data more deeply. It shows comprehensive information, focuses on accuracy, and supports in-depth analysis. So, while infographics are great for easily sharing a clear message, data visualizations are better for detailed study and understanding on the data itself. Definition and purpose. Infographics and data visualizations both help us understand information through visuals, but they serve different purposes. Infographics are like visual stories. They combine text, images, and numbers to explain a topic clearly and attractively. They're great for reaching a wide audience and often used in magazines, posters, or social media to spread awareness or persuade viewers. On the other hand, data visualizations focus more on the data itself. They show patterns, trends, and relationships like line graphs, bar graphs, or scatter plots and are usually used by analysts or researchers to explore and make sense of large datasets. While infographics aim to simplify and guide misunderstanding, data visualizations give people the tools to explore and draw their own conclusions. Both are powerful, but they work best in different situations. Key design principles. Infographics and data visualizations are both ways to show information, but they have different goals. Infographics are designed to tell a story or teach something in a simple and attractive way using pictures, colors, and easy to understand text. They are usually made for the general public and are often static, meaning you just look at them without interacting. On the other hand, data visualizations are used by experts like analysts and researchers to explore complex data. They often include charts and graphs and can be interactive, allowing users to dig deeper and find their own insights. So, while infographics guide you through a clear message, data visualizations let you explore the data yourself. How they cater to different audiences. Infographics and data visualizations are made for different types of people. Infographics are designed for non-experts like students, the general public, or business leaders who want quick and easy to understand information. For example, a marketing infographic might show customer behavior in a simple way so business leaders can quickly see the main points. Data visualizations, however, on the other hand, are made for experts and analysts who need to study detailed data and discover important trends. For example, analysts might use a scatter plot of customer spending to find patterns and make decisions. This way, each helps the right audience get the information they need. Scenarios. Different situations call for different ways to show information. When you want to raise awareness about a social issue or explain a complicated topic to students, an infographic is the best choice because it makes the key points simple and easy to understand using pictures and clear text. But when experts need to track sales trends or analyze website traffic, data visualizations work better because they show detailed information and help people explore patterns and changes over time. So, infographics are great for sharing clear messages with the public, while data visualizations are better for digging deep into the data. Data visualizations can be used in two main ways: to explore or to explain. Exploratory visualizations help people like data scientists or analysts look through raw data to find patterns, trends, or surprises. These often include interactive features like filters or zoom tools so users can dig deeper on their own. On the other hand, explanatory visualizations are made to tell a clear story or highlight a specific finding. These are great for sharing results with decision makers or the public because they focus on delivering a simple focused message. Both types are important. Exploratory visualizations helps us understand the data while explanatory ones help us share what we have learned. Of exploratory visualizations. Exploratory visualizations are powerful tools for users who want to dive into data and find insights on their own without starting with a fixed question or conclusion. These visualizations are interactive, allowing users to filter, drill down, and test hypotheses. They are especially useful for analysts, researchers, and decision makers who need to explore patterns and trends. For example, a sales dashboard lets managers choose a region and year to see how different products performed over time. This helps them spot growth or declines without being told what to look for. Below is a simple diagram of what an interactive sales dashboard might look like. The role of exploratory visualizations. Exploratory visualizations are designed to clearly communicate key insights to an audience, often in a simple and easy to understand way. These visualizations are pre-structured and focus on delivering a specific message, especially for people who may not have a technical background, like business leaders or the general public. Instead of letting users explore data on their own, explanatory visuals highlight the most important points. For example, in a company presentation, a bar chart showing annual sales growth is much more effective than a complex dashboard. It tells the story quickly and clearly. Here's what such a chart might look like. Balancing both approaches in a single visualization. In many real world dashboards and reports, exploratory and explanatory visualizations are combined to meet the needs of different users. A good strategy is to start with an overview that tells the main story, like showing key performance indicators, KPIs, or top trends, then giving users the option to explore the data further if they want. For example, a COVID-19 tracker might display clear charts of daily case trends, which is explanatory, but also let users click on a region to explore more detailed data, which is exploratory. Tools like filters, tooltips, and annotations help make both experiences possible in one place. Another great example is a sports analytics dashboard. It might highlight the top players and scores upfront, but also let fans or analysts dig into detailed match data. This balance makes data both easy to understand and rich in detail for those who want to explore more. Of a designer in data visualization. A data visualization designer plays a key role in turning raw numbers into visuals that people can easily understand and connect with. The way they design a chart or graph can affect how the audience sees the data, what they learn from it, and even how they feel about it. Good designers focus on making visuals that are clear, accurate, and engaging. They just don't make things look nice. They help people make better decisions and understand important information. In short, a designer's job is to make data both useful and visually meaningful. The role of a designer in data visualization. The main job of a data visualization designer is to make complex data easy to understand. To do this, they carefully choose the right chart types, like bar charts for comparing values, line graphs for showing trends, or scatter plots for finding relationships. They also organize the data in a logical way so that the most important insights stand out. Good designers use colors, labels, and spacing to make visuals clear and easy to read. They also avoid mistakes like using distorted scales that can mislead the viewer. A great designer also thinks about accessibility, making sure everyone, including people with disabilities, can understand the visual. For example, a well-designed sales dashboard might use simple bar graphs and trend lines instead of messy pie charts to help users easily spot revenue changes over time. How design choices influence data interpretation. The way a designer presents data can strongly affect how people interpret it. Even with the same numbers, a poor design can confuse or mislead, while a good design helps the audience quickly grasp the main message. For example, color choices matter. A heat map using dark red to show high COVID-19 cases instantly signals danger, while red-green color schemes can confuse colorblind users. Scale is also important. A graph that keeps the y-axis consistent shows true trends, but if the scale is manipulated or broken, even a small drop in stock prices can look like a big crash. Lastly, simplicity beats clutter. Charts with too many flashy effects or extra details can hide the main point, while a clean design with clear labels make the message easy to see. A weather chart showing just the temperature trend is often more helpful than the one filled with 3D icons and unnecessary data. Importance of clarity, accuracy, and user engagement. In data visualization, clarity, accuracy, and user engagement are three key principles that makes a big difference. Clarity means the design should be easy to read and understand so users can quickly spot important insights without getting confused. Accuracy ensures that the data is shown truthfully without misleading scales, colors, or visuals. User engagement keeps the audience interested, often through interactive elements that let them explore the data in more detail. For example, a sports performance dashboard should clearly show top player stats, avoid clutter, and let users filter by team or match to keep them involved and informed. Next topic, default visualization formats versus innovative designs. When designing data visualizations, choosing between default formats and innovative designs is an important decision. Common charts like bar graphs, line charts, and pie charts are widely used because they are simple, familiar, and easy to understand. They work well for most situations and help people grasp basic patterns quickly. However, creative or custom designed visuals can be more engaging and sometimes reveal patterns that standard charts might miss. These unique designs are especially useful when the data is complex or when you want to capture the audience attention in a new way. A good designer knows when to stick with familiar formats and when to think outside the box, depending on the purpose, audience, and type of data. Default visualization formats, when they work best. Default visualization formats like bar charts, line graphs, pie charts, and scatter plots are popular because they are easy to read and understand. These basic charts work best for common data types and simple messages. For example, bar charts are great for comparing sales across different regions. Line graphs show how things change over time, like stock prices or temperatures. Pie charts help show parts of a whole like market share, and scatter plots reveal relationships between two variables. For instance, a line graph is perfect to display temperature changes across months because it is clear and straightforward. Adding fancy elements like 3D can make it confusing instead of helpful. Innovative visual designs when they are necessary. Innovative or customized visualizations are important when data is too complex for simple charts to explain clearly. These designs help show multiple dimensions, relationships, or layers in the data that standard charts can't capture well. They are also useful when the audience needs something more interactive or engaging to understand the information better. For example, node link diagrams are great for showing social media connections. Tree maps help explain organizational structures. Heat maps are perfect for mapping COVID-19 cases across regions. Another example is radial chart that compares many fitness metrics like heart rate, steps, and calories burned better than simple bar graphs because it shows all categories in one clear view. Comparing standard versus innovative visuals in real world scenarios. When choosing between standard and innovative visuals, it depends on the data and what you want to show. For example, monthly sales performance is best shown with a bar chart because it's simple and easy to compare numbers. When showing election results across regions, A chlorophyll map, that is a colored geographical map, works better to highlight location-based trends. To understand a network of employee collaborations, a node link diagram is ideal because it reveals complex relationships clearly. Finally, when comparing different smartphone features like battery life, camera quality and price, an innovative visualization such as radar chart or parallel coordinates plot can display multiple features at once, making comparisons easier.